Hello, everyone. My name is Andy Gardner. I'm the Curator of Education Outreach here at the Art Museum of Southeast Texas.
And my name is Crystal Fagan. I'm the Curator of Education Programs here. We are with the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, and we are located at 500 Main Street in downtown Beaumont.
And we are, as of April the 19th, we will be returning to our normal hours here at the Art Museum. We will be open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, from 10 to 5 on Saturdays, and noon to 5 on Sundays. So we are open 7 days a week.
We are, and we do multiple programs with schools and for families throughout the year. And we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we can offer you as both members of a family and as educators.
And probably we're going to talk about the free programs that's available to all the schools, that you can bring your students to. The first thing we're going to talk about is our Family Arts Day. Our next one is actually going to be May 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And we do Family Arts Days 4 times a year. So throughout the year with every exhibition change. So every time you come to a Family Arts Day, you'll see a different exhibition here at AMSET. So with 4 of those a year, the next one is May 15th, but there's also one on August 14th, which is really hard for schools to be able to get the word out to families. For instance, we can't send flyers to school, so liking us on Facebook is a good way to keep up with that if you are a summer school teacher or you have some summer programs or you're trying to just gather things for families to be able to do in the summer. Big one.
Our big one is Eat a Bug, and if you've been before, it's October 30th. It will be in conjunction with Dinosaur Day with the Texas Energy Museum as well. So it's a huge day. I think typically there's between 2,000 to 3,000 people that attend.
Pre-COVID, when everything was normal, between 2,000 and 3,000, and it's also like a Halloween celebration, even if it's not on Halloween Day. And we also celebrate Dia de los Muertos, and we make sugar skulls, and kids decorate sugar skulls. We have a Mexican Heritage Society dancers. So it is really a combination of different holidays at that time.
Right, and the kids most importantly get to make between 5 to 6 hands-on art activities. And each one of those art activities, even though they're having fun, has an education component to it, whether it's problem solving or so forth. And the art activities also relate to the current exhibition that's on exhibit. So that's a little different. And then, once we're done with all that, we have tours. And tours
Most educators think tours. I think you think tours, like bring the kids to the museum, like like what components can that fill in educational rubrics. So definitely that is one of our most popular education, working with school programs or things that we do.
And our tours are designed around the age of the kids, so we have different programs for each grade, from kindergarten all the way clear up through high school and college. What makes it really good is that our tours are also, we have tours that are designed for kids with disabilities. So if you need to call us and you have a group of kids with disabilities, let us know and we can design that tour around that disability for that group of children. We try to be as flexible as possible when it comes to tours. The only difference is in the summer, we have a summer art ventures, which we'll talk about here later. We cannot provide a hands-on art activity because our classroom is out of use for about 6 to 8 weeks.
So most school tours come with a tour of the gallery and then a hands-on art activity that relates to the exhibition on view. So normally we take one large group of kids that come in and then we split them in half. Half come for hands-on art activity, half go for a tour, and then we switch out. So over that 1 hour block, all of the students that get to come in here get both the hands-on art activity and the tour of the exhibition.
Yeah, and we kind of work with the Fire Museum and the Texas Energy Museum on a rotation. So if you want to bring 90 kids, we'll each take 30 kids at a time, and you can set up a rotation where they can rotate between the 3 of us within an hour time frame. So that's how we're able to deal with large groups, and you're able to kind of make a day of it. So please contact us once school starts or you're interested in tours. And then the next thing we do is Art to Go.
Yeah, Art to Go is something like if you can't come here, if your school doesn't have the budget or you're still under COVID restrictions, or if you just have a very small individualized group that maybe you can't get a bus to bring them here, like maybe an art club or
Right, right.
something of that nature.
Or if you're in a rural community that's pretty far, like we go as far as Pineland. Art to Go goes 80 miles from the surrounding area at the museum. So we'll come to you, and in essence, we do the same thing in Art to Go that we would do on a tour. We sometimes do a presentation, kind of show you slides of the current show, and then we do a hands-on related art activity.
That would be either the same one here for a tour
Or slightly
slightly
different,
different because
basically.
we can't, maybe your facility won't let us do like messy paint. So
Yeah,
it would be
your
something as
cafeteria-
similar as
yeah.
possible as coming here to the
Yeah,
museum.
your cafeteria people don't like us, okay? They don't want us in there with paint around the food. But most importantly, both of the programs, the tours and Art to Go, can also be Zoom programs. You know, if you're not comfortable yet or your school hasn't fully opened up yet, we do have the ability to Zoom and do both of those programs through Zoom.
And then as the school year goes on, we get into the winter break.
Right.
Yeah, we get into the winter break. So all fall, you know, we have Family Day going on and tours, Art to Goes. But then once we get there into the holidays, we do have it's kind of like a family day, but
Yeah.
it's a community group.
Right.
All of the downtown organizations, nonprofits,
Right,
museums,
right.
museums from all over Beaumont, but all the
Correct.
downtown nonprofits get together, and we all put together what we call our children's
Mhm.
holiday tree lighting.
Right. And that event is really popular because, like Crystal says, it's multiple organizations participation. Each organization brings a hands-on art activity that the kids can kind of make their own tree ornament. They can either put the ornament on the tree or they can take it home.
Or they can make two.
Or they
one
can make
for
two,
home
mhm.
and one to
Yeah.
decorate the downtown tree.
And the post office comes and they have a giant mailbox and the kids get to write a letter to Santa. As long as they make the letter legible, Santa writes them back. So that's in conjunction with the postal service. So it's a huge day.
And we can work out, if you are interested, in late November, give us a call. We can take your letters and give them to the post office so Santa can write your children back. If you're working on addressing envelopes or letter
Right.
writing or just as a writing
Right. And
activity,
Yeah.
if you get them to us before that tree lighting, we will make sure that the post office
Right.
takes them with our, you know, if you can't make it here, we will do that.
Right. Or if you know, like if all the kids can't come, but you can come and you get your class to write the letter. You can bring the letters here and we will
Yeah,
mail
that's
them.
what that's what I was,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, very similar to that. But it's key. Here's the key component to that, and Ms. Crystal can tell you. Make sure that their return address is legible, because that is the key to them getting a letter back from Santa. Is Santa being able to read?
Yes,
the,
so, and
the
it
letter.
is the normal return address area that the post office uses in order to allow Santa to return the letter to the child, so.
Right. And then our last program we're going to talk about is Summer Adventures. And Summer Adventures is a very unique program where kids get, I think it's 6 weeks.
6 weeks,
Yeah,
11 camps.
11 camps.
camps over 6
Yeah,
weeks.
taught by artists and teachers from the surrounding area. So kids get a unique experience. Each camp is different. The morning camp starts from
It's 9 to noon, and our afternoon camp is 1 to 4. All of our summer camps are broken down from ages. So we take summer camps from 5 to 14, but our Young Art Ventures is 5 to 7. Our Art Ventures are 8 to 11, and then we have a teen week. Our teen camps are 12 to 14. And they're all half-day camps except for teen week. Teen week is the 9 to 4, so it's a full-day camp.
right. And it's a unique program that's been going on for years. And like I said, if you're interested in that program, make sure you call Crystal or myself here at the Art Museum.
We
And
can give you more
more
information.
information on
That
it.
one is a paid program.
Yeah, that one is a paid.
So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on that. But if you are interested, if you have some students that may benefit from that, we'd love to hear you, and I can give you more information on how you can get your students involved. If you are, we always need volunteers
Right.
for summer camp
We were just
and family days and throughout the year. So if you teach any
Key
children
Club.
13 and
Mhm.
up,
Mhm.
Key Club, National Honor Society hours, Art Club, like whatever
Mm-hmm.
your students may need volunteer hours for, we do always have
Offer that.
opportunities
Yeah.
for children to prepare, or for high schoolers or middle schoolers
To
to
participate.
prepare art supplies for Family Day, summer camp. For all of summer camp, we actually take volunteers the whole time camp is running.
Summer camp fills up pretty fast, our family day, and here's the unique thing, if they volunteer at the family day or for summer camp, we give them a piece of paper that they can put with their college application or when they apply for college scholarships that details how many hours they volunteer, what day they volunteer for, so it is a kind of a record of
Their volunteer
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. So
And we write a lot of recommendation letters
Mm-hmm.
for college, for honor society, for jobs. So, I mean, it's important to get high schoolers starting to think about their service hours and their community involvement.
And believe it or not, because I and Crystal are the only two education people, and we oversee about 16 educational programs. Volunteers are instrumental to the museum being able to provide those programs to the
Yeah, we
community.
couldn't see 2,000
Oh,
children
there's no way.
and prepare
There's
supplies
no
for
way.
2,000 children and help them all make art activities.
Yeah.
You know, 2 and 3 and 4-year-olds make these things. Our volunteers are absolutely necessary, and we love them so much.
Yeah. And we take teachers too.
We do.
We take teachers. If you ever want to volunteer, or I feel like you want to spend some time, we'd be delighted to have y'all as well. But on behalf of the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, the Board of Trustees, we'd like to thank you for taking the time out and listening.
And we hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, I always say the museum is like a jewel that's being hidden away. So please open up your case, shine us up, and let us bring
Yeah.
light to your
Yeah,
community.
because other than summer camp here, these are all free. These are
Correct.
all free programs. So,
Well, thank y'all so much. Bye, guys.
bye.